Bola Tinubu, born 29 March 1952, was elected senator for the Lagos West constituency in Lagos State, Nigeria in 1993. The election was just prior to a military takeover in December 1993. After the return to democracy, he was elected governor of Lagos State, holding office from 29 May 1999 to 29 May 2007. He is an influential member of the All Progressives Congress Party. He also holds both the chieftaincies of the Asiwaju of Lagos and the Jagaban of the Bogo Kingdom in Niger State, Nigeria. He has been routinely referred to as the national leader of the APC during the presidency of Muhammadu Buhari.
I'm Mrs. Yetunde Arobieke. Okay, the choice of Senator Bola Tinubu is very apt. Like you said, I worked with him. He's my boss. I believe in his ideology. I believe in what he stands for. I believe in his political mentality. And I believe in what he portends for this nation. And I'll buttress that with some points. You see, up till tomorrow, the blueprint of action still, follow to the letter in Lagos State is being given by His Excellency. He's so enigmatic, so futuristic. He is a great thinker. He knows, in fact, is the best man for the people. I don't know, I can't find an apt word really to call him, because he's a man of diverse characters. And if he could be allowed to run the ship of this great nation, we are going to see what we have never seen before. Great achievement in every strata. If his blueprint is still working for Lagos and is making us proud, and if that is replicated nationwide, what do you see will be so unprecedented, and a lot of people will be happy for having him as the president of this country. Outside the fact that he's a giver, he has been behind the progress of many. And that stands him out as far as this nation is concerned. There is no leader that can attain that height in terms of people that have attained growth through him. Diverse people, a lot of people. Capacity building in individuals, ability to discover the hidden talent in each person and make the best use of it. He's the only one you can be proud of that can have in his resume, having made a lot of people governors, senators, House of Rep, commissioners. Those ones are many. Name them. When he relates with you, he somehow look at the virtues in you, and you won't even know. And before you know it, he will use it. He will use that virtue that he has discovered in you for your, awesome benefit. Is politically sagacious, and that is knowledge of politics is totally unrivaled in this country. I've been looking at leaders. I cannot find people, there's this thing about Asiwaju. He's a thinker, so he's a thinker. He's a broad thinker. When most people are thinking, when most people are sleeping, he is thinking. Thinking of, if we do this way, or we do this that way, what will be the outcome? relatively, they've conducted election. Most times those are the yardstick. When you have a party structure that you put in place and they're able to deliver, the party, you rank them very high. So if people are saying faults in individuals, one way or the other, it still does not remove the fact that they have performed and their choice has been very good for the party. Because we won at all the levels we wanted to win. So what else? They are put there to orchestrate an action that will lead to victory. And they did that. So I will give them 100% of the assignment that they've been given. They have performed. See, what I can talk about in relationship is the fact that working with him for only 4 years, as given like a big stamp of who he is, and I don't think that can be faulted. I worked with him passionately, and I will explain to you what I mean by that. That was the time when he single-handedly decided to make his 57 local government and local council development areas work despite all odds. And that has handed him a laurel before me. That if you can, I knew all that went on during those times. I knew the excruciating position that the state had to find himself because the 57 local government and local council development area must stand. I wouldn't say the state was impoverished, but they were very close to it. He stood by his decision that the 57, and that is why all the other governors that created the local government, all of them ran back, but he stood. You see, with that singular action of his, it has endeared me to the kind of person he is. It takes selflessness in leadership for someone to do that. For you to go through excruciating pain so that some people whom you do not know, most people don't know the importance of that 57 local government and local council development areas. Homes were impacted, individual dreams were fulfilled. You see a lot of promotion along the local government line to give room for the creation and to make the creation stand. Most people were brought from the local government, people whom we call local government technocrats, so that it will not be a problem to the creation. They were brought to the state, absorbed by the state, and new people started growing by the ladder. New people started growing by the ladder. And you know the spillover effect of that on families. Thousands of families reap the benefit of the pain that he went through. And those who will not curse him, they will continue to pray for him. And that's why out of all the AD governors, he is the only one standing. He's the only one standing. He bore the sufferings of people. And even despite all that, when the Supreme Court judgment came and Obasanjo was not allowing it to stand, most ministries will not get approval, but local governments were being funded. That is a resolute mind. This thing must stand. That's a resolute mind. And you see, it just got me kidding to that. Because it takes a futuristic mind to stand, with resources on such a cause that is not personally beneficial. Do you understand what I mean? He will call us several times. He will say, are we in line? We'll say yes. Are we in tune? We'll say yes. He'll call us. Are we focused? We'll say yes. Are we still, on it? We'll say yes. We'll say, okay. If you are still standing, I'm not bending. That was the crux. Until today, 57 is still standing. And he gave a word. He said, because you had a baby and you went to marriage registry and they told you there is no marriage certificate, does it mean you don't have the baby? Does it mean we should go and discard the child because you don't have marriage certificate? You don't have a birth certificate? No! The child has come to stay. That was very outstanding. To political followers of Bola Tinubu, to which I am one, it's like, my opinion is that most of us are dogmas. We believe in him, we want to stand by him. Even if he makes any mistake, it's our mistakes. Because that is a man that will stand by you through thick and thin. And most people that erroneously say some things about him is because they don't know him. They don't know him closely enough. Highly humanitarian. I don't know why anybody will have issues with it, but it's just a trend of life. People have their reasons for saying yes or no about a given relationship. So it follows too. There's no exception to such rules. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. But if he's allowed to be the president of this country, Nigeria will have a super turnaround. What we were expecting during the administration of Abiola that we could not get, we will get much more with him being at the realm of affairs. My wish is very clear. I'm one of his vanguard. I don't have choice. Why will I leave him? Because maybe I'm not favored or I'm not. What if the future holds something better? I will never leave the Tinubus. And I'm still standing till today. Not because of anything, but because of ideology. Now look at His Excellency. Once an excellency, always an excellency. He came up with a party that had clean-cut program for the people. On education, you know where we stand. Where the progressive stand on education is that from primary school to secondary school, we'll give free education. We didn't promise tertiary. So on that, you could hold us on it. On health, between the ages of this and that, when you get to the hospital, we'll treat you. And we're still doing it today. On infrastructure, it will be on a continuous trend. Development will be emphasized by every administration. It's there in Lagos for you to see. Now, look at all the other parties. What can you pin them down on? If they are not securing, they are improving vague terms that you can't hold them on. You can't really hold them on any of their terminologies because they are not exact, they are not distinct. Till tomorrow we pay, WAEC fees for all the children in schools in line with the promise we've given. But you see, if you see any PDP state being taken over by APC, it's like the start of everything. And that is why I will forever be a progressive. I will remain a progressive. Hi, Honorable Yetunde Arobieke will forever stand with Tinubu.